Okay, it's time for today's CSS battle. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Let's go with the base template. Set this background to the orange. $240. 180. Let's make this a conic gradient. At 100. No, that's not going to work. Let's just set that to the white for now. Let's add a second P. Let's temporarily set this to that. Set this margin to minus 160, 180, 200, 210. That gets us that. Then instead, we're going to do border radius, what, 40 pixels? About 50. Perfect. And 0. No, other way around. Perfect. And instead of this background, we'll do this as a conic gradient. 60 by 60. Range for 75%. The white. Shift it across 30 pixels and down 30 pixels. That gets us to that. I think the easiest way is to use a gradient on here. Oh, no. Do a box shadow. Minus 100 pixels, minus 50 pixels. $60, $70, $80, $90. Then make it this color. Instead of 100, how about 80? Oh. I think we're going to want view for that. Let's just set that color. We'll do minus 90 pixels, minus 90 pixels. Minus 100. Then we'll do 70 pixels, 90 pixels, 100 pixels, 90 pixels. Minify, unit replace, get rid of those two. And that is certainly one way to do it. Let's, instead of this box shadow, how about pixels? 100 pixels, 60 pixels. See, that'll give me that corner, but it doesn't really help because we'll get the box shadow again here. So let's get rid of this one. Set orange. We've gone from this side. We've gone up 60 pixels. So what happens if we then do inset white. It's not quite what I want. Annoyingly. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's use conic gradient. This color. And do that one up. Pixel 60 pixel. And that will get me that. Let's take this gradient, try it in the variable. Shift it. Let's change that to I think we actually want that one as transparent and this bit as the orange, then the full background as okay, that matches. We can get rid of this. That. Don't need the color. That space doesn't need to be there. I think this would actually be shorter if we just do margin 6132. Let's just make that 150, and that can be a 0. Minify, unit replace. Still longer than our first solution. If that overlap wasn't there, this would be so much easier. Although, what we could do, let's just set the height to 120. And actually, we'll set the width to 120. We'll get rid of this. On this, we're going to set the color to white. Going to get rid of that. Do box shadow, inset 1 inch, 1 inch. We'll actually call this A. Then we'll move that box shadow into A. Seven, 8. We're going to temporarily hide this P. Minus 100 and 50 pixels. Perfect. Then we'll put this P back in. Let's try making that 90. 90 looks good. Okay, this looks slightly better. Minify and unit replace. We don't actually need this. Okay, I can't see anything else that I can do. So that's where we're going to leave it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.